So at this store, BoxDrop San Antonio, Southeast, been utilizing Acima obviously since day one. When a customer comes in and you give them the option of using the 90-day payment program, 85% of the time they're going to get approved. It definitely helps your business and helps your confidence level of being able to submit that person or present that option to the person. We're coming close to about $100,000 total. So it's been a huge part of the business. Safely say that would not be as successful. Year to date, I'm averaging right about $850 per ticket across 111 tickets that I've done so far, versus in comparison to my cash or credit card transactions, I'm at about $250 average. So just utilizing the Acima program on average nets me about another, $600 more per ticket. And the way I look at it and the way I present it to the customer is basically it's an opportunity to utilize their $50 initial payment program, where it's $50 out the door today, so $54.13. Then I talk to the customer in terms of X amount per payment. That bed is $150 per pay period. That bed's $135 per pay period. That bed's just over $100 per pay period. This one would be $200 per pay period, because it just breaks it down into bite-sized pieces in their mind. Consider it from the standpoint of a budget versus thinking about it from the standpoint of, oh my gosh, that's a $900 mattress, or that's a $1,200 mattress. Instead, it's a $200 pay period mattress or $150 pay period mattress. It takes the big number out of the equation and allows them to process it from the standpoint of their budget versus just the big, huge total price of the mattress. When I'm introducing Acima, one of the biggest things I do, or I guess is one of the biggest things I don't do, is intentionally try to avoid specific buzzwords that tend to create negative emotions or negative response from customers. Obviously, we utilize the phrase "no credit needed." If you say financing, we have a financing program. Well, in most people's mind, financing equals credit. And so when you say we have a financing program, most of the time their next response is, oh, my credit's not good. And so now you're having to dig yourself back out of the hole with, oh, no, they don't check your credit. It's no credit needed. So that's why I'm very, very specific about the words that I use and don't use. People very much make decisions based upon emotion, much more so than facts, logic, and reason. If you're pushing hot buttons that elicit a negative emotion, then you're going the wrong direction. If I said, hey, I've got a big, bad, gnarly Rottweiler back here or pit bull back here in this room, why don't you come look at it? The majority of them would not walk into that room. But if I said, hey, come here, I want you to see this cute little sweet puppy that I've got back here in the back room, most people would go back there because, again, it's all in how you present it. Now, is that dog, that puppy I have back there, is it a Rottweiler? And if it's not handled properly and if it's treated the wrong way, does it end up biting you in the end? Yes. And can payment programs be the same way? If they're not handled properly and they're not treated responsibly, can they end up biting you in the end? Of course. But if it's presented in the right package, if it's sold in the right way and such that the customer doesn't see it as a big negative, they see it as, it gives me the opportunity to get the money I need in order to purchase this need that I have, that they're able to pay it out over a 90-day window with no interest, no finance fees. And then the good part, the cherry on top on the back end, is that, to be able to inform the customer that, hey, I know that credit may be an issue right now, but congratulations, when you do pay this off at the end of 90 days, they do report that you paid this off to Experian. It does help build your credit. To me, that's the beauty of this program, is giving people like that the opportunity.